Welcome back to Timberborners, where we ripped off Wallace and Gromit. If they sue me, I'll vomit. By the way, this season is in hard mode. Let's hope there's more than this episode, because the intro cost so much I needed a truckload of cash to pay for it, so I really need to have no incidents and survive long enough to make it worthwhile. Yes, hello fellow engineers, and welcome back to the Timberborners, where we are currently trying to break our beavers out of this beaver jail. I think it's actually meant to be like an old zoo, and like the humans are now extinct. Now, thankfully we had a pretty good start. We've got a good sort of colony now, and we have some food, we have some water being pumped. We even have a little dam. However, this is hard mode, so things are not gonna go easy for us. And first things first, we're trying to build new houses, because this is the way that the folktales reproduce. Now, since they're not fully built yet, you can see some beavers, they are just sleeping rough on the street. So we got Bernie there, Scientist Nate, Marco Lechner, all just sleeping rough. But it won't be long until this is built, because I think we have the logs. Yeah, we got 64 logs on us. These lodges only take 12 logs each, so we should be pretty good. And then we can start thinking about what we want to do next. So we'll just fast forward through the night so the sun rises, and then yay, all of our beavers are back to work. So most of them head over this way where they're chopping down trees. We got this little one that's planting trees for the future. These are oak trees. They're going to take 30 days until they produce wood for us, but that should allow us to keep building in the future. Now, if you look down here, can you see our little log choppers? They are sat on their butts doing nothing. Labradog, what a shock. That's because our storage is completely full of logs. So if we head into here, we could build a large pile which will allow us to store some logs. So what I'm thinking, let's just shove that there, tell it to store logs, and then they can keep working, which should be good. How many builders do we have on the go at the moment? None. That's why nothing's getting built. So I'm going to lower the priority of the lumberjack flags for now. So back over here, we've now got 3 builders. And then if we fast forward, oh, do you see that? They're building it from inside the water. Look, he's got to tread water just to build it and to use his hammer. You silly little thing. But right, now we have logs. We can now continue chopping down trees, gaining wood, which means we can continue building these. And look, they've already built another one. So I think that means, if you look up here, yeah, look, we have 12 occupied beds, no freed beds. So once this is done, we'll have 3 extra beds, which means our colony can grow by 3 extra beavers. And then there's more jobs for people. We can farm more food. We can pump more water. So all will be good. In fact, I may want to get some storage for food as well. Trouble is, I don't want to build too much on here because this is all nice and green. Although maybe I could build, I'll build a food storage down here, because food storage is in a medium warehouse and you can build on top of these. So putting them down here isn't the worst idea, I don't think. So we'll do that with a footpath, and then we'll say let's store some carrots, because that's the only food we're farming at the moment. So carrots in there. How much food do we actually have? We only have 26 food. Once the final house is in, we may want to try and work on food. I'm also thinking maybe, I don't do this very often, but maybe we should work on the well-being. Get a campfire going, perhaps? Oh no, look, there's another drought. Okay, we don't have time to work on well-being. It's hard mode. In hard mode, there are constant droughts. So yeah, what we might actually need is more water storage. Let's shove one there. Or maybe we'll just get 3 water storages in like that. In the meantime, they're building that. I feel like I should probably try and block up these holes. So in this map, we've got like a little hole there where water leaks out. And around this side, we've got 2 little holes. I was going to wait to try and get the levee in first, just to add a bit of height. The trouble is, that requires 120 science. We've only got 75 at the moment. Even though we have 2 scientists, and one of them is Scientist Nate, that 120 seems a long way off. So maybe I should just put dam pieces in, because I have those. Actually, can we even get down there? Is there like, I don't think there's a way down. Oh, there's not a way down. Oh no, so we need to unlock stairs first. So in order for stairs, 70 science, and then they require 1 log and 4 planks. At the moment, we only have 5 planks. Okay, so we may need to unpause these jobs. I mean, thankfully, there is a beaver sat in their butt right there, Magmarel. So let's unpause that. So we have Will Pelkey. He's got in there. He'll turn logs into planks, thanks to the power of Magmarel, who is now being shamed. That is what you get for sitting on your butt. So everyone, shame, 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 shame. Oh, it's been a while since we shamed beavers. But right, the saw blade is turning, so we are making some more planks. I think then let's unlock the wooden stairs for 70 science. Yes, please. And then we just need a way down, which isn't the easiest thing to do. I mean, maybe we go there, there, and there. 3 sets of stairs though to get down. That's a lot of stairs. But then that will allow us to get over to here where we can build to plug this up a bit. And then rather than doing extra stairs, I may just have to do like a little path all the way over to this side. So let's just do that now. Oh man, it's a long wait. It is a long wait. But right, that's all connected up. So at least we can, when we finish those stairs, we can get down here and build those. The trouble is, it's only 2.3 days until the drought is here. All right, anyway, 1 water storage is done. We'll tell that to store water. Then is it worth prioritizing these? Am I going to be able to block up any of this down here? It's got to be worth a try. It's got to be worth a try. Right, high prioritize the stairs. And then down here, just to store a bit of water, I'm just going to put a damn piece there. High prioritize. And then over in this corner, we need quite a few damn pieces. I think we need 2 there and 2 there. I don't think water flows like between corners, so that should do it for us. But that is quite a lot of logs just to keep this area wet. All right, anyway, it's a new morning. And if you look at this, we have a new household, which if you look in here, we've got Tony Montana and Spirit Bear in. There is a space for a baby beaver now. Same in this one. King and Scientist Nate, they're going to get it on. Bernie, yes, my name is Bob. I imagine their little beaver child will begin with B as well. And then these 2 houses up here, you can see they're already completely full of beavers, so they're not going to multiply. But nice. Okay, now it's just a race to try and get these stairs done. I mean, what I might do, I might increase the old working hours. 24-hour working for the last 2 days of the season. And yeah, it's working. Look, we've already got 2 staircases in. We just need the bottom one. Needs 1 log. Plank. We got them all. Okay, we're in. Right, come on, beavers. Right, yes, look, they've gone down the stairs. They're building the first damn piece. It needs 20 logs, though. We only have 20 on us. And then we need 4 more over here. Oh, no, we need more. We need more log choppers. Let's pause these 2 jobs. Then let's get beavers back chopping wood. All right, so beavers have worked through the night. It's 0.9 days until the drought is here. Unfortunately, not even 1 is done. This dam needs 5 more logs in. I mean, that one should get built, but over this way it isn't going to, so all the water is going to escape still. Oh, that is a shame. That is a massive shame. I mean, I've only got one worker as well. Can I like pause some jobs? Oh no, the sun's setting. All right, let's just high prioritize the building. So we got 4 builder beavers now. Oh no, everyone's going to bed because they're exhausted. Yeah, look, they're all knackered. Oh no, I've worked my beavers too hard. So if we fast forward through the night, oh yeah, okay, let's turn down the working hours then. There's no point. I knew it was going to be. Oh no, look, 1 beaver's still out there. No, who's that? Spirit Bear. They're literally working on spirits right now. They got nothing in them. The drought has also started, by the way, which annoyingly means all the water will leave the edge of the map here and it will dry out around the edge. I mean, thankfully, we still have this wet in the middle. But yeah, I just wanted to keep this entire moat blue and it's not going to happen. Also worth noting, 5.9 day long drought. So pretty long.
That's what she said.
And yeah, look, you can see the water is now drying out around the edge. Does this look like an apple? It looks like a Granny Smith apple to me. Anyway, this water disappearing will dry out like the corners of our little island. Look, you can see it happening here. If I fast forward, this corner is now brown. And yeah, look, all the water's gone. Oh, so annoying. Well, actually, I'm wondering then, shall I might delete these because I don't really want dams there in the long run. What I would prefer is levees underneath with dams on top, just to give us a little bit more depth. So I think there's no point in building those. Same up here. May as well delete this one now. It did its job, but we'll save up. We've only got a little bit of science until we've unlocked that. What do we need? 120. Yeah, we got 112. For now, though, we've just got to try and survive 5.5 days. We got a lot of food. We've got a lot of water. Might be worth pausing one of these. I mean, this water pump doesn't even have a beaver in it, so maybe I don't need to pause. But I don't want to pump out all this water because then all my farms will die and everything. But I think having 1 beaver working their wood throughout the drought should be fine. So yeah, I think for now, let's just fast forward a little bit until we get that science in. So there we go, 120 science. So now we can come to landscaping, unlock the levee, boosh, and then we can properly fill these holes. So I think what I want to do, 2 levees like that. And then at some point, I want to put dam pieces on top, I think. So that'll give us a bit more depth. I'm going to lower the priority of the dam pieces. High prioritize the levees. So that's pretty good as one exit. I'll do the same over this way. So levee on the bottom, then dam piece on top. And I think I want to shove them like in the wall there, because I think beavers can build like up. They can like reach up one block. So they should be able to build those. But I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, fast forward through the night. Oh, and look, our first beaver's been born. Who got it on? Not those two. King and Scientist Nate. Now, of course, we've got to rename the beavers after my lovely, lovely Patreons. So I'll be starting with the highest tiers. So little baby Kuro Project Engineer. They're age 1. They've been born into a beaver jail.
Better get used to these bars, kid.
But you may live long enough to actually see us escape from here, because it's not actually too far to get out. Now, all I'm worried a little bit about is we got like this poo lake there, and we got a poo lake this side as well. So if we want to escape like through the hole, we're probably going to have to do like a bridge out of there. Now, as an engineer, don't mind that. That's probably my preference for escaping jail, using a bridge. But we will have to work out what side we want to go. So over this side, there seems to be quite a lot of poo, but there are like these underground mines, which will allow us to get some infinite scrap metal. There's a little bit of a waterfall up there, which could be nice. And then over on the other side, we've got loads and loads of trees. Yeah, we got water sources here, and that leads to like a winding river. So probably want to aim out this side if we can. So we already have stairs unlocked. We already have levees. I probably wouldn't mind getting some of these platforms unlocked. They're 100 science, 150, 200 science. Pretty pricey. Oh, I think they've changed the cost of these. So didn't platforms used to cost logs and planks? Now they just cost planks. Oh man, okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, so I may want to, over by my planking area, try and get some like storage in just to store some planks. If we just put like a small pile in that way, tell it to store planks. And we might want some logs in there as well, just to like fuel this thing. But yeah, ideally keeping the plank supply incoming is probably sensible, because at the moment we've only got 6 planks, which ain't gonna get us too far. But yeah, assuming we are able to build a staircase up to here, we're then, oh man, we're then gonna need some sort of bridge. And the thing with bridges on this game is they're very expensive, like 600 science, and that only goes like that far. So yeah, we'll have to have a think how we want to span this poo lake. But then we'll be into like a fresh area with like loads and loads of trees. I mean, even over this side has an underground ruin, so we might not want to go out this side at all. The other solution we could do, rather than bridges, is using the brand new zipline pylon. Now the thing with these, they cost 20 planks, 10 gears, as well as 10 blocks of metal. So yeah, very, very expensive, but they should allow our beavers to zipline out in no time. So long term, I think that's what we'll be aiming for. For now though, we've got a nighttime to fast forward through. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Oh look, another birth, another birth. That's Tiny Mice Entertainment. Welcome to the colony. Oh, I didn't even notice. Labradog. No, wait, they were always the first beaver to die. They died of old age. Oh well. Right, anyway, one other thing I might want to do, because I don't think Labradog was that old, so it might be worth building some of this stuff like campfire and stuff, just to give beavers some extra like well-being, because that will increase their life expectancy. If we can get them to a well-being of 7, each beaver lives 20% longer. So I think that's worth doing. And I would do it with nutrition, but that's a bit of that requires quite a lot of input from other beavers. So I think maybe social life and maybe even aesthetics, like a shrub and a lantern could do it. Yeah, shrub's only 20 science, cost 12 logs. And look, you can see the area it covers. So, I mean, ideally, I want this to be sort of touching the houses, because then while beavers are sleeping, they'll be getting that trait. So yeah, let's unlock that. Shove one there and there. That's those 2 houses covered. If I then mark some of these for demolition, like, yes, it means we'll lose berries, but it means I can do some jiggery pokery, like with my paths, and then I can put a shrub in there and another one. I could put it in there. I might put it around this corner, actually, like put it there. So that covers all of those buildings. What do I need for a lantern? 100 science. I've only got 36. Now, roof is 60 as well. I mean, do I already have yeah, I've already got a campfire unlocked, so maybe I will just get a campfire in for now. Let's shove that in there. Then once they're all in, beavers should last a bit longer. I mean, I might prioritize them. Don't hate me, everyone.
Torches! Get your torches! Pitchforks! Can't be an angry mob without pitchforks!
if I high prioritize that and those shrubs, I think they only cost logs to build, but it should mean beavers last longer, which I think is more important than doing this. I mean, I should probably slightly lower the priority of those and that piece. So yeah, right. Beavers, get building. So it looks like they're building this shrub first. The beaver builders do seem really slow this season. Yeah, like considering we have 4 of them, they are slacking a bit. If I want more builders, I need a builder's hut. That's 100 science, a load of planks and logs. Can't afford that. I'm just going to have to be patient. Oh, look, the shrubs are in up here. Okay, nice. Now they're working on the shrubs down here. There you go. That one's in. So as our beavers sleep, they will get that aesthetic of the shrub. And ideally, before the end of the day, they can do the campfire as well. No, they can't. They're so lazy. They are so lazy. I've been hanging around with my editors too much. Anyway, over here, it looks like we've had some trees that were in the middle of the farm. They've been cut down. So I might just add some carrots to those just so it doesn't look so weird. There we go. And they're nice. Carrots are growing well. I mean, we need some more food storage, I think. And where is my current food storage? Oh, it's down here. Should I get another warehouse in? Like there perhaps? Yeah, we'll do that. More carrot storage. Do a path over like that. Then we've got quite a big spot to like build on top. At the moment, our farmers are sat on their butts doing nothing. So what I should probably do, high prioritize. I know. Don't hate me, commenters. I just need everything built now. But yeah, high prioritize this storage. Tell it to store carrots. Because then that's 3 extra jobs that are actually like doing something. But right. Oh, look, the campfire's in. The campfire's in. So our beavers going to come use it. Yay. They're like talking around the campfire. Telling stories of their day in the farm. This one brought up the shaft. Some crazy mega structure he's seen in the newspaper. But nice. And that should allow these guys to get a higher well-being score. Yes. Chris has a 7 well-being score, so 20% life expectancy. And people say I don't know what I'm doing. Right, in the meantime, there has been another birth. So welcome, baby old man observer. You go observe that bush. And I think now, actually, are we full? Oh no, there is one free bed, so there will be 1 more baby beaver born at some point. But I think for now that's probably a good sort of place to stop in terms of population. I think 15 beavers is plenty for me. I don't want to get greedy or anything. Oh, look, the drought has ended and our beavers are happier than ever. So nice. Now hopefully our beavers can get back to building these dam pieces. Remember, beavers can swim, so it doesn't matter if this causes the water level to rise. As long as it doesn't go like over our buildings, which I don't think it will. Water, by the way, has been absolutely fine. It's still pretty much maxed out. So I don't think we need this other water pump for now. So I will lower the priority of that even further. Oh, down here, our extra carrot storage is in, which I think means, yeah, look, old King is bringing over the carrots. He's going to store them in there. So, there you go. Store those there. Oh my goodness, that 1 box turned into loads of boxes. Anyway, the science is increasing as well, so we can have a little look at some other stuff. I know we're going to need like gears, we're going to need metal blocks. There isn't actually that much metal in here. I think we've got these ruins like sort of down this hole, but aside from that, I don't think there's any other ruins like in here. We're going to have to like escape, so that's something to keep in mind. Anyway, what I might do as well, just as like a bit of safety, I might unlock the lantern. So I could shove these down like over here just to give these extra bonuses. If I shove a lantern there, yes, it's 100 science, but I think worthwhile. Shove another one down there. And I need to get these up here lanterned up, really. I mean, I think if I build on the roof like there and there, they should be able to build those. But that just means that beavers don't have to come to the camp to keep that 20% well-being. All right, anyway. Oh, look, Curio Project Engineer has grown up. So that means we have an extra worker. So it could mean we can fire up the lumber mill at some point soon. The only downside is we are going to need a beaver to power that. And I don't really like shaming beavers unless they're architects. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, let's fast forward through the night. I mean, I should probably get these berries collected. So let's add a gatherer flag back in. I think I did delete the original gatherer flag just to build like the bush or something. But right, this is looking good. Oh, also look, the levee down here is done. So that's raised the water down the bottom. Is the same over this side? Yeah, look, you can see the levees are in. So the water level has been raised. So that means all this like external area should stay wet and like green, which hopefully means we can just expand our planting area over this way a little bit. Now, do I want more carrots or should I do a bit of variety? Because I could get some sunflowers down that edge. could be quite nice. Maybe some in that edge as well. So yeah, look, all of our farmers are coming over planting the sunflowers, because I think beavers do just eat like raw sunflower seeds. They're high in protein, so pretty good for a beaver. You know, over this way, one more water storage. Water storage looking good. This is hard mode, and we are smashing it. All I'm worried about is we are going to run out of wood at some point, because like there's only these trees left, and I don't think these are very close to growing. Yeah, like the closest ones are about 40%, so they're still like 15, 16 days off at least. I mean, I don't know how's our forester getting on. There's still quite a lot of areas that haven't been planted. So what are you actually... Oh no! There's not a forester. Okay, need to up the priority of that. Yes, my name is Bob. We need to keep planting trees. That is essential. I mean, oh no, look, we're down to just one scientist as well. There's no scientist in there. Who is the scientist? Oh, you. It's Scientist Nate. We're fine. We're fine for science. I believe in Scientist Nate. We just need to make sure we've got trees being planted. Ideally, logs coming in as well. Because yeah, each one of these damn pieces is 20 logs. That is quite pricey. Oh, look. Are all the lamps in? Oh, no. They're still being built. So, oh, no. They need planks. Oh, I didn't realize that. So that lantern's built. But yeah, they all need planks. Oh, so we're going to have to unpause this. I mean, I guess we got a lot of food. We probably could drop the food a little bit. So if we drop that from 3 workers to 2, that will probably be okay. I mean, we could probably reduce the number of builders as well, just down to 3. All right, then we have another evening. We've still got a free bed. So presumably one of these guys are going to do it. Yeah, Marco, Lechner, and Will. For the good of the colony, you're going to have to share a bed. We need more baby beavers. So next morning, did it happen? Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Ooh, but our beavers are happier than ever. So I think that's probably because of the lamp down here. But yeah, we got these guys getting to work. Tiny mice turning the logs into planks. Magma rail powering it as usual. We are pretty short on logs. And we got another scientist. King's decided to be a scientist. I think, King, I may need you to, yeah, come over here, chop some trees down, if I'm honest. Yes, that's it. You get to work on that log. Look at that gnawing technique. Great technique from King there. Oh, and actually, is that an oak that's grown? No, it can't have been. These are all at like 0%. It must have been... Yeah, I think there were some oak here already. So maybe that's just coincidence. But still, things are looking pretty good. I am wondering, should I destroy these bushes? Get another house or 2 in? Oh, look, there's a little beaver down there. What are you doing? Tony Montana. Hang on, let's just follow you. Where are you off to, Tony? Just fast forward. He's... He's going for a little swim. I imagine he's building the damn pieces, is he? Yeah, man, that is a long, long swim. That is not very efficient. But he is building the dam on here. Oh, look, who's that? Spirit bear as well. Oh, yeah, might be worth doing like a staircase just so they can connect like to the colony rather than going all the way around. Although, if you click on these, because they're swimming so far, look, they do get some wet fur, which means their well-being is 9. So that does all help. Like, oh no! 2 beavers died of old age last night. Yes, my name is Bob and Mag Morel. We're down 2 workers. Oh, this is actually serious. Yeah, so now our lumber mill has no power because Mag Morel is no longer being shamed. Oh, I'm gonna have to up the priority of both of those. No, Scientist Nate. Scientist Nate is no longer sciencing. Okay, I did some jiggery pokery. Scientist Nate is now an inventor again. So everything's good. Don't worry. However, yeah, we do need more planks just to get those lamps in. Although, no, look. They're in. They're in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they are in. Okay, we might not need planks for anything in the short term. That is 2 jobs. I mean, I'd love to unlock like another source of power. Unfortunately, I don't think water wheels are the play because I don't think there's much movement in the water. Like, I guess it's moving a little bit, but like not enough to create power, I don't think. I think what we need to do is save up some science and some resources for a windmill because, yeah, that will produce us some power. Produce 150 horsepower, and yeah, each lumber mill only needs 50, so it could power 3. I mean, I have the science. I just need 20 logs and 20 planks. Oh, it could be worthwhile, you know. It could be worthwhile. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We need to get those planks before we can even think about it. How many do we need again? 20. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Big investment. So for now, let's fast forward through the night. And oh, no way. There's another drought approaching. What is going on? I'm not used to hard mode. It's brutal. Unfortunately as well, Chris died of old age last night, but we do have a new baby beaver, Kid Octo. But yeah, I'm thinking we need to increase the population, really, don't we? So what are you doing down here? Why aren't you doing anything, Hero? Is it because you are full of berries? Yeah, they're full of berries. Right. Let me store some berries over here. I mean, do I want to store it over here, or should I store it like... I could store it over here on top of there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So store berries on top of here. Yes, beavers have to travel a little bit further, but I'm not wasting any green ground. That goes in there. I could then put another little storage like there. Then maybe make that store the sunflower seeds. Do sunflower seeds. There we go. And then I got a little square there where I could put another inventor hut when I have some beavers. But right, at least that keeps you busy. And then I can like mark these to be destroyed and then get another lodge in. So if I just flip the entrance over to there, that should be good. I mean, I could put an extra one there soon. I might lower the priority of that. And then in this corner, just get some like bushes and shrubs and stuff. So we can wang a lantern there. I think that bush covers there, but I can shove another one back here to cover that house. Right, and then we should be good. Do you have a footpath under the water there? Yeah, do you go for a little swim? Oh, nice. Okay, so that's the person carrying berries over to the new berry storage. Yeah, it might be worth as we have a little gap. Just a few more of these little small warehouses. So I can put one there and I can put two that way. And then just path it like that. And then just have them store like more sunflower seeds or something. Nice. Okay, so the next morning, Old Man Observer grew up so they can get put to work. In fact, they've gone to the farmhouse, so that's good. We had another baby beaver born last night. Girthy Goose. They're just chilling in the old campfire, wishing they're allowed to play with fire, but you're not allowed. You do bad things with fire, not for babies. Right, and then we've nearly got the 20 planks we need to get the windmill on the go. Thanks to Scientist Nate sciencing away, it does mean we can unlock it ready. So shall we do that? 120 science points to get it unlocked. I think yes, because it saves a job, doesn't it? So that is done. Now, annoyingly, we can't go too close to the building. I think because the windmill like rotates. So we are going to need to go somewhat away from it and then like have a shaft or something. So I guess we'll shove a windmill there and then have a look at the new power shafts. Oh, they just lock in like the right angle and everything. So much better than the old shafts. But yeah, that needs 20 logs, 20 planks. I think power shafts, yeah, only need logs, so that's good. And then once that's built, we can then get rid of the shaming wheel. And then we have an extra job. So nice. Oh, looking down here, look, can you see our Forester King? They've got no trees to plant. So we really need to keep them planting trees the entire time. So let's just really oak up this area. Okie doke. Okie dokers. Right, nice. Meanwhile, over this way, you can see our lodge is done. We just got to connect a path to it. They've moved the berry bushes, so that's all in. You've got these lanterns and shrubs around that side. So I think that's all good. That's going to be more baby beavers. Just what we want. I am thinking as well, should I like do a proper roof this time? I feel like I never do. I literally just use the 1x1 roof and just like make it look terrible. Should I actually do like a proper roof? It's 120 science though. Oh, it's so expensive. But yeah, I think once I got the science, I will do that. We need to worry about this drought that's approaching. Do we have enough water? I mean, we do actually. We got a lot of food as well. Speaking of which, are the sunflowers anywhere near done yet? Oh, yes, they are. 94%. So we're about to have a new food source for the colony, and that means their well-being will increase even more. Currently, it's an average of 8. We have smashed all the basic needs. We just got to work on the other stuff. I mean, could get a rooftop terrace on top of these houses, maybe. Get a beavers gig early doors in. I imagine the editor's not very pleased with that. I mean, or I could just do normal roofs. Anyway, for now, I think this colony is growing very successfully. We will be able to escape the beaver jail very soon, and then we have a whole new world to explore. But for now, I'm going to say peace, love, and a clay beaver intro. Bye, guys.